I started thinking I was in the middle of a cathedral, like in New York. And I was the only person left on Earth that I knew of. I was the last person on Earth. And I was in like New York or something, and I walked into the cathedral, and I was looking around at all the stained glass windows and stuff. And all of a sudden, I started like rising out of my body, and I was looking at myself. I was looking at myself standing in the middle of this cathedral, and I kept rising up above this cathedral and looking at the entire thing. And then all of a sudden, I looked up, and I started going really fast upwards into space. Like, you know, I rose above the earth, I saw the entire earth, and then I was out of the atmosphere, and I was looking at the whole earth, and I was in the universe, and I was looking at the stars, and I was looking at the moon, and then I looked upwards, and the more I looked upwards, the faster I would go. I went really, really, really fast upwards. So eventually, I was going so fast that I was speeding through like layers of worlds. Like I would see all these different worlds, like wormholes kind of thing. Like I would see, I can't remember what I was seeing because I was going so fast, but you would see that it was just an entire different world that you would never even expect it was there. So I was speeding through these worlds and going up and up and up and up and up, like thousands and thousands of them. And then finally I stopped, and I reached like the top. And I came out through these clouds, and there was this huge poppy field, like in, The Wizard of Oz or whatever. The red poppy field. And it was like this, but all red poppies. And then there's this huge castle. So I was walking towards the castle, so, through this, it was kind of like a yellow brick road kind of thing, but not that, but I was walking through this field, and then I went to the castle. I went inside the castle, and I met these people who were wearing like suits, like astronaut suits or whatever. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, why are you wearing these suits, blah, blah. And they were like, well, we can't breathe the air that's here. This is all simulated for you. We're from somewhere else. We've provided oxygen for you to breathe, and we can't breathe. And they explained to me that they were going to restart my life. They were going to send me back to the beginning as a whole nother person. They were going to send me back to being a baby and just restart my life as a new person. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I like my life the way it is. I understand what's going on here, but I don't want to move on, blah, blah. And then they were like, no, look, it's going to be fine. Look at this. And they showed me, they like put my head through like this hole where I could look into the future of my life. And I was like 20-something years old, walking along the street, having a great life. And I saw myself, I was like, wow, this looks like a great life or whatever. So then they pushed me through this hole, and backwards, and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do this, but I have to, blah, blah. So I was falling backwards through this tube, and I was just, finally I was like, okay, well, I'm going to keep going. So I was going through this tube, going faster and faster, and all of a sudden I realized that I was a sperm headed towards an egg in a woman. And then I woke up or whatever. I wasn't dreaming, I was just imagining. But I was completely lost in my imagination. Isn't that incredible? It was the most incredible experience I've ever had. And it was totally in my head. But I wasn't consciously thinking of it. It was just happening.